Today, I'm cooking up a beat with UAD Spark plugins, and the finished results sound like this.
We're all at the fire bar, so let the
My name is Reid Stefan, realest puppet in the game, and today I'm producing an up-tempo house track in Ableton using plugins from the UAD Spark bundle. I'm going to be taking an extra close look at the new UAD Anthem Synthesizer, which is an all-new plugin that gives you vintage analog flavors with that authentic tone. These new UAD plugins run completely native. That means no satellite, no Apollo, and no iLok is necessary. Additionally, all these plugins can be purchased individually or in the UAD Spark subscription, but more on that later. So let's jump right into the session. To make this up-tempo house track, I'm going to push the tempo all the way up to 140. We're going really energetic sounding. Think like UK garage or hyperpop. So let's open up an instance of the UAD Anthem Synth. Ooh. That's meaty. That's disrespectful. I'm just checking out the default preset here, but right off the bat, you can see a very familiar analog synth layout. It looks like a ton of random controls, but when you break it down into sections, it's really not so bad. We have all of our oscillators, 1 and 2, and a mixer to choose between your settings. We have filters to low cut, high cut, or bandpass, whatever we want. Our effects section, which we'll be getting into later. Filter and amp envelopes, which you see on every synth. LFO to give your sounds movement, and voicing options with the regular glide, detune, and volume. All the basic things that you'd get on a traditional analog synthesizer. But what really takes this to the next level is the detailed presets menu. Whether you're looking by style, by genre, or by description, you're guaranteed to find what you're looking for. Let's see what we have in the bass department. I'm going to go by type and bass. A lot of the sounds already have movement with the built-in sequencer, or some of them you just play yourself. Ooh, no, that sub is disrespectful. Let's just lay down a regular bass line with this. We'll start with something like that. I like to assign the keyboard shortcut R as my record button, so I'm going to press Command K, which enters keyboard shortcut mode. Click on the button I want to assign, and then click on the letter I want to assign it to. And then Command K once again exits assignment mode. Now, when I press R, I'll have recording, and we'll have 1 bar of count in to give me time to start. I feel it's starting pretty plain, like this. And then later in the arrangement, it'll like pick up. We'll build off of that, but this is a great starting point, and we'll loop this intro twice. And we're gonna have a vocal sample or something happening during this just to maintain your attention, but I wanna fill out the melodic elements a little bit more. Let's create another instance of Anthem Synth. Let's go back to the presets menu, but instead of going by type, I'm gonna go by genre. Let's check out house. Whoa. There's some tight ones in here. Oh. Hey. I like this one. Let's just turn the effects down, turn the glide up so it's more bendy, and change it from paraphonic to mono. Maybe we'll get the glide up even further just to be even nastier. And the drive up. That drive sounds filthy in the best way possible. hit the filter on this. This is already sounding filthy. Let's try and find a vocal sample that'll work in this arrangement. My favorite vocal sample pack is KARRA Vocals Volume 1 because it features folders of hooks, verses, one-shots, effects, opera, and everything you need dry or wet. I personally like processing everything myself, so I'm gonna go for the dry folder, but if you like things pre-processed, then you're gonna love the vibes in this wet folder. Let's check out the dry hooks.
Let me love you all night, paying my attention on you. I'll never fail a love that catch me. We're all at the fire in my soul. Let the rhythm take over when we're out on the floor.
This one's tight. I have my Ableton settings set to not automatically warp things. I'd rather just do it manually. So I'm gonna click here, turn on warp, punch in the original tempo. And also the original key D minor is 2 steps below where my actual key in my song is. So let's put this up 2 steps.
We're all at the fire in my soul. Let the rhythm take over when we're out on the floor.
I feel like this is such a catchy hook that we could just loop this little phrase and have it sustain the whole intro. But when the drop hits, I want a vocal chopped version of this. So let's drop this into a sampler. I'm gonna press Command-Shift-T to create a new sampler. And let's make it a new color like green. We're gonna call it Vocal Chop. Highlight this channel, drag the sample down. Now to slice our sample, we simply click Slice. I like gate mode, and we could just zoom in and find where the individual slices on our piano belong. Let's start with this one. Hey. And I just like to clean up each little time marker to make it the cleanest slice possible. And just like the vocal, we want to enable warp. I'm using complex mode for this because we're only pushing it up 2 on the transpose. If we were going further, maybe I would use complex pro, but I like the sound of complex for this. So let's put complex here on the vocals. Make sure they're pitched up too.
We're all at the fire in my soul. Let the music take over till we're out of control. All at the fire in my soul. All at the
and we got the chop.
All at the fire in my soul. All at the fire. We're all at the fire in my soul.
So you got the regular vocal.
Take over when we're out on the floor. We're all at the fire in my soul. Let the music take over till we're out of control. All at the fire in my soul. All at the fire. All at the fire.
Hey.
All at the fire. All at the fire in my soul.
This is sounding clean already. Let's go dig out some drums. I'm gonna search for UKG style loops, and let's see what we get.
Yo, UK.
Hey. These two are tight. Let's drag both of these in. We'll use both these loops, maybe at different points. This one feels more like an intro loop to me. I'm gonna be layering out some more individualized drums, but sometimes having these completed drum loops, especially when it's like house music and you know you're gonna do a 4 to the floor beat, is just a huge time saver. Let's try turning the filter down on this for the beginning.
We're all at the fire in my soul. Let the rhythm take over when we're out on the floor.
Let's try automating this knob. And so start low, like this.
We're all at the
and then it'll start raising as it gets towards the drop.
Over when we're out on the floor. We're all at the fire in my soul. Let the music take over till we're out of control.
Let's try looping this syllable.
Fire in my soul. Let the music take over till we're out of control.
Build up right here, and then the full beat drops right there like crazy. Let's just copy this.
We're all at the fire in my soul. All at the fire in my soul. All at the fire.
Let's process these vocals a little bit. Here in the UAD Spark bundle, there's a really good plugin called Top Line Vocal Suite, and it's got literally everything that you'd need to mix a vocal all in a single plugin.
We're all at the fire in my soul. Let the rhythm take over when we're out.
We got our key.
We're all at the fire in my soul. Let the music take.
Which our key is currently in E minor.
We're all at the fire and by, so let the rhythm take over when we're out on the floor.
Let's turn the speed down.
We're all at the fire and by, so let the music take over till we're out of control.
Let's pitch the performance.
We're all at the fire and by, so let the rhythm take over when we're out on the floor. We're all at the fire and by, so let the music take over.
We do like little formant bends with this, but really what I'm looking for in this plugin is here on the effects page. I want to set up some wet delays and reverbs.
We're all at the fire and by, so let the rhythm take over when we're out on the floor. We're all at the fire and by, so let the music take over till we're out of control. We're all at the fire and by, so let the rhythm take over when we're out on the floor. We're all at the fire and by, so let the music take over till we're out of control.
We'll automate this during the build-up.
We're all at the fire and by, so
And then drop it.
all at the fire and by, so all at the fire, what the all at the fire and by, so all at the fire, what the all at the fire and by, so all at the fire, what the all at the fire and by, so all at the fire, what the.
So now that we've done some vocal chops and drums, which we're gonna come back to and fill in more, I just want to add one more bass synth layer to really drive this idea home. And let's throw in another instance of the Anthem Synth. And for this, I want to do like a plucky, like house thing. So let's go back to that house folder. There are some absolute gems in here. Let's see what the Universal Audio gods have in store for us. Ooh. That's like a buildup right there. I wasn't looking for that, but hang on a second. When I stumble upon something fire that wasn't even what I was looking for. It just feels like a gift. But I was looking for a pluck. Oh. Hey. That's fire. Oh, that's even more fire. I think I'm just gonna edit the amp envelope. Cut off a little more suddenly. And I'm also gonna edit the chorus. I kinda like the centeredness of it because there's already a lot of wide stuff, but we'll see. Let's play it over the beat and see what we get.
We're all at the fire and by, so let the all at the fire and by, so all at the fire, what the all at the fire and by, so all at the fire, what the all at the fire and by, so all at the fire, what the all at the.
Hey, let's quantize that.
All at the fire and by, so all at the fire, what the all at the fire and by, so all at the fire, what the all at the fire and by, so all at the fire, what the all at the fire and by, so all at the fire, what the.
Let's process these vocal chops. I want to bring out the saturation in these. And for that, I'm going to bring out the Verve Analog Machines Essentials. It just has a few different flavors that I think are really useful. Just way more crispy. Without it. Another trick I like to do here in the Ableton sampler to increase the width of vocal chops is pan randomization. I'm going to boost this up a little bit more. Let's throw a bigger kick on this for the drop. I'm going to go check out one of my personal favorite drum kits, Raw Hits 3, available at wholeloops.com. Here we have kicks that are hard, organic, or stompy, and I'm going to go for the hard kicks folder. Ooh. That one's pretty filthy. That might be what I'm looking for. Let's drop this one down. Let's just make sure there's no little micro fade here at the beginning. Paste. So we got our second kick layer. This one's kind of more of like a top kick. But just to make sure there's really not any top kick frequencies that are canceling or conflicting with the kick here in this loop, which I really like, I'm gonna low cut this a little bit more. So to do that, I'm just gonna put the 1073 preamp in EQ and engage the low cut. Just turn on the EQ and low cut it a little bit more. I really love the way drums sound through the Neve preamps. This is just a perfect way to get your favorite tone while you fix an EQ issue. And now that we have a top kick, we also have the ability to sidechain compress things. I'm just gonna drop the traditional Ableton compressor on there because you really can't beat this simplicity for sidechain compression. Let's pull the attack all the way down. And let's copy this around. So anywhere where the kick is bumping, we're gonna have some sidechain compression bumping. Hey! This is fire. I think we just gotta add some sweepy noises and effects to really make the transitions build up. Let's just see if we could find a snare roll. We'll just play one in with MIDI. Let's just add another clap and a few more percussions in here just to drive it home. And then maybe an open hat loop. This one's even the right tempo too. But this one's gonna get some sidechain too, just to really blend it in. Let's go. So we worked a lot on the drop. I think I want to fast forward back to the beginning and see if I can come up with some cool vibes for the beginning. Another really useful synth that comes in the UAD Spark is Polymax. I think I could find some cool plucky polyphonic presets. Ooh, that's a tongue twister. Here in this menu. Ooh, we're already heading in the right direction.
The rhythm take over when we're out on the floor. Let the fire in my soul, let the music take over till we're out of control.
And then this last little part, we're gonna use envelopes, MIDI control pitch bend, and we're gonna go up an octave. And then we're also gonna open up our polyphonic synth settings and enable an octave of pitch bend throw by changing this number here from 2 up to 12. But honestly, up 2 went kind of hard. Let's try up 4 and see what we get. You know, we need like a little drum fill to come in right here. Let's search for drum fill. We're getting down to the last few details. Last thing I want to adjust on this synth is a little bit of modulation. Let's just go back into this Anthem synth. Let's hit modulation here on our keyboard. Just a little bit. So now that we have an intro section, a vocal section, going into a build-up and a drop, let's take a listen to our finished beat inspired by the new UAD Spark Anthem Synth.
Let the fire in my soul, let the rhythm take over when we're out on the floor. Let the fire in my soul, let the music take over till we're out of control. Let the fire in my soul, let the rhythm take over when we're out on the floor. Let the fire in my soul, let the music take. Let the fire in my soul, let the rhythm take over when we're out on the floor. Let the fire in my soul, let the music take over till we're out of control. Let the fire in my soul, let the rhythm take over when we're out on the floor. till we're out of control.
Into the build-up. YouTube, make some noise! Hey!
We're all at the fire in my soul.
Let's go.
Let the all at the fire in my soul.
This new synth is fire. So there you have the brand new UAD Anthem Synth, available at uaudio.com. This is one of the many creative plugins that you get for production, mixing, and mastering with that legendary universal audio sound quality at your fingertips without needing any accessories connected to your computer. These plugins work completely native on your Mac or PC, and if you want to try the new UAD Anthem Synth or any of the excellent tools in the UAD Spark bundle, I've included links in the description below. So thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and I'll catch you next time in another video.